Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. My name is Amir Afandi bin Rosamin Afandi, and my matric number is 233000627, and these are all my group mates.
Hi, my name is Amna Shamimi binti Kamaruddin, and my number metric is 2330167 4.
Hi, my name is Atira binti Rizwan Ahmad and my metric number is 2330146 7.
All right, we are done with the introduction. So right now we're going to dive straight into the statement, which is eating at home is better than dining out. When it comes to this statement, I personally would agree to the statement because when we cook at home and when we eat at home, we will produce or cook a more nutritious and fibrous food, as the ingredients used are fresh and clean. Plus, we would know and we could trace the origin of our ingredients. And in addition, when it comes to costing, our food that is cooked at home would be cheaper in the sense of costing, because eating outside would cost double the price of home cooked food. How about you, Amna? What do you think of my points mentioned?
Yes, I actually agree with all your point, especially about the cost. As you mentioned, you said that eating at home is way more cheaper than dining out because sometimes when we eating out, the portion size of the meal doesn't match with the price at all, so it's not worth the money. And I want to add my point, which is about when we eating at home, we can eating at home is better than dining out because it less waiting time. Because in my opinion, eating and cooking at home is can be huge time saver. Many dishes can be prepared in just 30 minutes or less. I mean, driving to a restaurant, ordering your meal, and wait for your meal to arrive to your table can take much longer than that. That's why at home, meals are ready when you are done. And my other point is about the hygiene. In my opinion, a meal prepared at home is more hygienic than restaurant meals because homemade food are made from like in very clean surrounding is way with utmost care from us. And also we cannot be sure about the hygienic level at the restaurant kitchen. That's why, especially even though like five-star hotel, even though they are like five-star hotel, it doesn't mean that they are 100% clean. That's why I prefer eating at home than dining out. How about you, Atira?
I appreciate both of your points, but I have to disagree. This is because people have time constraints. As we all know, the world is moving forward and people are becoming more ambitious and committed to their careers. This often leads to time constraints, which leaves people with less time to cook at home. For instance, just like Amna said, uh, dining outside will waste a lot of time because they have to drive to the restaurant and also have to wait for their food. But with the technology we have today, I think people can order the food earlier before they go to the restaurant. So when by the time they arrive to the restaurant, they can just start to eat their food without waiting. And additionally, I also think dining outside eliminates the need for cleanup. This is because when they eat outside, they don't have to wash the dishes, clean the table like they do at home. Because when we cook at home, we have to do all this. So when they eat at a restaurant, people simply have to go to the restaurant, eat, pay, and return back home. And with that, they will have much time left, and with the remaining time in a day they can spend their day with family or maybe by taking rest. uh, this is why I think dining out is better than cooking at home. So do you guys agree or disagree with my point?
I would take your point as agree to disagree, as I believe that eating at home is much better because indirectly it would strengthen the family bonds. Because can you imagine when you're cooking at home, all of your ingredients are already prepared by yourself. So from that point, you will produce and cook a more high quality food. And plus, usually when it comes to dinner, people, your family members or the specific family will eat together on the same table. So that would indirectly, in result, would strengthen the family bonds, as I mentioned earlier. And also, when it comes to home cooking, uh, we will first we will first find or search for the ingredients from the markets or from the farms, usually, when it comes to poultry and also the vegetables. So that is called the process of cooking. So when you're done with the process of cooking, which is cooking itself, you will go to the level of indulging your food. And as I mentioned earlier, cooking at home would produce a high quality food. So indirectly, you will be appreciative of eating good food aside from eating with your family. So how do you think of my points?
I actually really agree with your point. I mean, high quality ingredient, I mean, is the best healthier choice for you. Since you can, when you're cooking at home, 100% you have full control over the ingredient, how much oil you put in it, in your cooking, or how much salt you put in cooking. And also, actually, I want to add my point, which is when you eating at home and cooking at home, you can like enhance your culinary skill, because in my opinion, regular home cooking can help you improve your culinary skill, because you can learn different type of cultures food from, like, you can learn how to cook very variety of dishes from different country or different culture, for example, like Western food, Chinese food, Italian food, and more. That's why eating at home actually is better than dining out. How about you, Atira?
For me personally, I think talking about strengthening, we have to strengthen our family bond. I think by dining out also we can strengthen our family bond. This is because when we dine out, we will also sit at the same table, and we can eat by talking to them, spending time with them. So, if dining out won't be, I'm sorry, but dining out can also strengthen family bonds. And speaking about cooking new cuisines, I think I also believe that eating out allows people to experience greater variety of food, even though people can cook by themselves at home, just like Amna said. But I bet the taste won't be the same as the other countries' cuisine. So if they eat at a restaurant, they can actually feel that real taste of that country's cuisine. And restaurants offers a wider range of dishes that also might be difficult to cook at home. So I think dining outside gives people the opportunity to try new cuisines and enjoy a unique dining experience. Uh, and this is my point. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think when it comes to sharing different opinions, um, there will be a lot of pros and cons, or what we call as advantages and disadvantages. So I think the end of our discussion is almost near, and it has actually ended. So I appreciate all of your respective points, and that is all from all of us. Thank you very much, and assalamu alaikum.